there's another one of those locked doors I can't get through. Where can I go again? I need to go... Wait, what? I need to go... Yeah, here. And then up, and then right to get back. Okay. I already wasted a lot of time. I shouldn't have set my clock here. I shouldn't have set my clock here. I'm gonna go back to the entrance hall and set it there. Although now maybe the big dude is coming here. Yeah, he is. So we need to run! Okay, we good. We good. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Because that area down there by the statue, it didn't seem to do anything. So now the only place left to go is the garden. So I was gonna go back here, set my clock here, and go to the garden. Let's see what happens then. Actually, no. I have to wait for these guys to move out. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. After they move. Please move. Okay, we good. There. Now, let's see what we can do in the garden. It has to be here. It's the last place I can go. Well, doesn't have to be. I could have missed something inside, but let's not believe that I am am capable of missing something. No. Nope. That just simply cannot be true. There we go, the door is reacting to the ring. Oh, I probably missed a lot of cards. Yeah, you're right, you're right. You're absolutely right. Fucking excuse me? Huh? That's interesting. And only one way to go. Scratch that. There's nowhere to go. If only we were here earlier. Okay. Is this gonna work? I have no idea. This is all very, very... Yeah, okay, yes, it does work. Okay, cool, good. Enjoy your fire, thank you. I will enjoy my fire to the fullest. Come on, go. Come on, stop freezing. Is it loading issues that the game has struggles with loading rooms? Is that why it crashes? Or not crashes, but it freezes sometimes. When I change areas, it freezes. Yeah, it might be. Not that it's an issue or anything. Just a bit curious. I like how our character doesn't look like he's running. He looks like he's just taking a very brisk walk. Okay, what was that all about? Lafcadio, it's been such a long time. Would you talk to Lucas? Something seems to be troubling him. He's always looked up to you, you know? I know he teases you dreadfully about your lifestyle. But he respects you enormously, more than anyone else I know. I believe he's always wanted to be more like you, perhaps when he's a little older. Or more mature, I should say. Oh, you have our ring. Can I see? So now when we get her mask, we can pass through the mirrors, right? I'm assuming. I remember you presenting it to us when you married us. Ooh. You must take it. Lucas will be missing it, I'm sure. Tell him I just needed a rest. This little guy is heavy. I hope he won't be mad that I'm missing the party. I know he loves the mansion, but this is all we've ever really needed. This right here, this is our perfect little world. Please, tell him I will wait for him, won't you? I'll be right here whenever he's ready. Alright. Well, that's a nice mask you got there. Can I yoink it? That was Eleanor, the Marquis's wife. She's always here, safe in this place. You've seen some of the truth now. The mansion was on fire. We, the guests, died. It should have ended there. But that creature in the golden mask, somehow he brought them all back, torturing us over and over. I try to help them, try to find some peace in all this pain. He is so strong. But with that ring, I believe you can stop him. There's a secret place. My uncle, Sixpence, was so close. Take that ring to the room where Aurum died. It will unlock the path. Eleanor left her mask for you. Take it. Yeah, so the fire, the door upstairs that was blocked by fire. Eleanor was the life and soul that connected the people and places in the sexy Brutale. Her mask allows you to travel by stepping into the mirrors placed throughout the mansion. Hell yeah. She always tried so hard to see the best in people, but it's what you see that will matter. Now look into the mirror. So there was a fire in the casino, and then some sort of creature took hold inside of well, him, the Marquis, and is now doing some shit, making people relive the day over and over again, having them murdered, and showing that guy in there, having him relive the murders over and over again. Or having to watch the murders all over and over again. I've never seen inside that place, you know. I'm not sure whether to rage impotently or just be quietly glad. Anyway, I watched you, Lafcadio. Your arrival was somewhat unexpected. All these years, you've done your dutiful loop, dying along with Sixpence in the chapel. Then all of a sudden, one day, you're running around ruining everything. It took me a little while to figure it out, and then of course, I knew that bloodied creature had to be involved. I'm sure she spun all the tales about me and what's happening here. I'm sure they've left out some rather important information. I will be utterly candid with you now, Boone. I could end this right now. I could end you. I have the power. Perhaps she's right and I am a monster, but we might all be monsters here. I want you to see, to understand. Come with me. plot thickens. GOG says Deimos started playing the sexy Brutale. Hell yeah, dude. It's just like 3 hours late, but yeah. I am indeed playing the sexy Brutale. Now the first question is, am I really a murderer? And to that, the answer is most assuredly yes. You see this man here? Dear Reginald. I killed him, stone dead. It wasn't my finger that pulled the trigger, but it was my command. Family as well, you know. Was it me who pulled the trigger? The heart of the casino, our dear friend Clay. In this scenario, I had him die from a shot of venom from the same spider which would go on to devour his precious wife. He did like a drink, Clay. He did like a drink, Clay, but never when he was working. Poison, huh? Ugh, grizzly. So fitting. She was so beautiful, Trinity. The moth by moonlight. It was what Clay called her. She loved that name. A moth. So I thought it very fitting for her to be eaten by my giant spider. I never had one, you know. I'm sure nothing could possibly grow that big, but by gods, I wish they did. I would just have kept it in a room just like this one. So who's the dude that's locked in the tank? Is what I want to know. And there we can also see, what's her name? Tequila lying back here. Yeah. Yeah, who knows, man. This one was rather fantastical. When we found that fish, I did so want to believe the stories. A voodoo fish. I rather suspect it was just a guppy with some particularly bright colors. The man who sold it to me must have thought I was the most gullible person under the sun. But I wasn't paying for the fish, I was paying for the story. Eleanor called me a fool, but she did love to watch him in his tank. Best fortune I ever spent. I'd like to say that Willow would never have hanged herself, but then a long time ago I stopped even trying to pretend I could understand what another person might do. We'll see. Miss Tequila Bell, what a voice. She was a living work of art. I murdered her with the notes of a song and then had my staff throw her body down a garbage chute. That was the thing that happened, yes. We still don't know who the staff members actually are. We've never seen their faces. What if they're all me? What if they're all Boone or whoever the fuck I am? Grayson and Red. It wasn't really a party until those two got here. Grayson really is such a complete scoundrel, but my god, he's fun. Or he was, at least. Red really would have done anything for him. I'm almost certain that it would be so much more painful if Grayson had gone second and Red had to watch him die first. Yes, perhaps I'll change this one. Perhaps you'll change? Well, yeah, in the basement, there were those paintings, right? And they all outlined how each person dies. So, it's like it would be perfectly perfectly planned how each person is supposed to die with no error. Like everything plays out over and over again in the exact same way, and it's perfectly predictable. And now he's saying he can also change it? He has the power to change the loop, how the loop plays out? That's interesting. I'm so intrigued. I want to see where this is going. Orem. I smelted him down in a furnace like a big gold bar. My mansion had many strange and wonderful creations, but a lift that doubled as an incinerator, that would have been something. I like to think that if Orem were able to choose how he went, then perhaps he would have chosen something like this, though in a way he almost did. Suppose so. What about the other dude, Thanos? Didn't he die in there with Orem? Wasn't he also burned? Thanos, what a mind to waste. It wasn't just this mansion that he built, you know? There are similar works of architectural genius all over the country. He was a grouchy and often tiresome old man, but that mind was like a cracked diamond. At least his works will live on. Well, Boone, you've heard my confession. As I said, I am a murderer. This is not a brag or a boast. I am not good or clever for it. I am sinful and gross. I have killed everyone in this mansion. But there's one person who didn't die. His wife, right? Or me. I'm starting to believe that the girl is his wife. One man who survived the events of the day here. Who woke up in a broken body with a broken mind. They put a mask on his face and a machine forced him to breathe until he was fit to stand. But in that case, how did the loop begin? A man who served his time, but time that could never be enough. This is the Sexy Brutale, but the Sexy Brutale doesn't have a category on Twitch. So I chose a category that more or less describes the game, at least? Question mark? I mean, I could stream without a category as well, but yeah, maybe I should. Maybe I should just take away the category. Yeah, it's really stupid, but the Sexy Brutale doesn't have a category. It's not because of the name either, because there are other categories on Twitch that has the word sexy in them, so I don't know why this game doesn't. It's weird. But whatever. Whoever was in this cell, they must have been here for years upon years for a tree to grow this large. Do I have a weird face with creepy hair? I have a mask on. A man who lived when all the others did not. Maybe the devs didn't request adding it? I don't know. I have no idea why. It's really strange. I would like you to meet that man, Boone. I would like you to meet him and then decide if this day should end. The crypt is marked Lucas. The crypt is marked Eleanor. You know somehow that the grave is real. She's there. It's a blood mask. Yeah, it's a white mask with a red handprint. I assume with blood. The bloodied lady gave it to me. The answer will be behind these doors. Come and find me there. She and I will be waiting for you. Alright, man. Let's go see the end, shall we? Or what I assume is the end. Let's see, I'm here now. That's very convenient. The cellar is full of memories? Well, I don't actually know what those memories do. Like, it doesn't seem to do anything. Unless it unlocks stuff here. If that's what it does. Oh yeah, it is. It does, yeah. It's, it just unlocks a little piece of story and lore behind each room. That's interesting. Huh, cool. Maybe I'll go through one day and select those. Oh shit. He's gonna come this way, isn't he? That's okay. I can just walk out when he leaves. Or when he enters, I mean. Why can't I look out the door, though? Wait, is he gone? Oh, he's gone. Okay. The blue flames die down. Ah, so now I can use this ring to get rid of all the blue flames, probably. So I can just walk wherever I want in the mansion. Nothing here, it seems. I am so curious what the hell is going on here. Chapel winding key. The source of the fire? The source of the house fire? Oh, it's the the chapel. That's where that's the tutorial area. I forgot. Yeah, Sixpence dies here. Yeah, in the very beginning. It's the first murder of the game. It's a tutorial, basically. Do I need to solve the murder again? The same way as I did first time? There's some windows in need of some singing. Ah shit, it's reset. I can open the locked coffer before Sixpence does. Can I? The first time I waited for him to open it, and then I took the blank bullet, and then I went to put it in the gun. Oh, you're right. I have the lock-picking power. You're right. There we go. That's an invitation, that's nice. But no bullet. What? I guess I have to wait for him to do it after all. Go explode the windows. Oh, in the chapel. Yeah, maybe I don't have to do the murder again. I can also talk to the ghosts in this room. Well found, Boone. Please come join me. Well, first this. cannot control you. I cannot make you part of my world, not truly. But perhaps once you see, you will decide for yourself whether or not this world is the right one for us. This is Lucas Bonds, the Marquis of the Sexy Brutale. Oh, there he is! Lucas, my Lucas. I have brought us all here to judge this man. Or rather, to sentence him. His guilt is not in question. You don't understand, please. He is a good man. We shall see. Boone, watch carefully. Yeah, she is Eleanor. I think. There's time, still plenty of time. It's Sixpence's calculations after all. The explosives are all primed, everything will go off at once, the stroke of midnight. A garden full of my guests safely outside by then, and a garden full of witnesses to clear me of any wrongdoing. It's risky, but the insurance, it's a new life for Eleanor and I. Something a little less extravagant this time. Lucas. But something went wrong and the guests weren't actually outside, they died in the fire. He's a good man. But then what had he done wrong to begin with? Why does he need to be cleared? Yes, you turn your face away. How easy for you, how easy to look the other way. I am the one who has to keep everything together. Is it perfect? No. But this is what is right, the closest to right that we deserve. He made a tiny mistake that caused terrible pain. I guess we'll learn what he did. My beautiful mansion. I will miss you so dearly. But you were also a gamble, and not one that has paid off. This house is not always winning, and you are a luxury I can no longer afford. It's time to cash in the check. What was that? Oh my god, no. Fire! The theater, but how? The casino, no! The timer, did I do something wrong? He needed to get rid of the mansion for some reason, so he wanted to blow it up while everybody was safely outside. But he made a mistake and the bombs went off prematurely. And everyone died. No, I don't think I did. No. He survived that fall, a little bruised, somewhat broken, but he lived. And there you have it, Boone. This man set a fire in his own mansion for nothing more than the insurance. Oh, he wanted the insurance. The guests in the mansion, they didn't truly die to giant spiders or demon fish or crushing cages. They died in the fire that this man set. I have kept this mansion running, embellished the deaths, added some flair, but this is the man truly responsible for the deaths in his mansion. This isn't everything, you don't know. It is more than enough. We will wait, Boone. If you can figure out if you wish to save this man, then go ahead, I'll not stop you. They also suggested that I'm not really the person that I say I am, though. So, am I him or something? Okay, that's not gonna work. Or will it? Can I go into this door? No, I can't. Oh shit. Oh no, I'm dead. Or maybe not. Okay. Yeah, we just have to wait and see it plays out. No one is? Well, we'll see then. Yeah, I need to let him open the door, yeah. I like how my character made like a little chest cross. I don't know if that's just an idle animation of his or if it's if it means something. Ah, really? He's back that soon? And I still can't go through the door. The inscription is from Lafcadio? Okay, what happens now then? Yeah, I'll respawn with the bomb clock, yeah. Ah! Which means I can go into the other room. Here we are. Replica of the sexy Brutale. Orum's wire cutters. Oh, wait. Nope. Orum's wire cutters are just inexplicably and conveniently there. This isn't right. The timer. I made a mistake. This would have gone off early. My God. Hold up. What? I can't do anything. I think we can forgo having the masks chase you, Boone. There's no need for that anymore. Not here. Lafcadio, what are you doing here? Please, you have to leave. This I can explain, or rather, I don't imagine I need to. I'm so sorry, my old friend. I should have told you, but you can be rather proper, no? I'm going to burn this place down. You know I love this place, it's everything. But I love her more. We have a child on the way, you know? And this mansion, the costs, the sheer drain of it. I'm not the young, reckless gambler I used to be, Laffy. I thought you'd be proud. I've locked those demons up tight. No more chasing the high stakes for me. Although I will admit this plan was somewhat thrilling. But I timed it so that everything will detonate once everyone is safely outside. There's one of these devices in every fireplace, and the fireplaces are all connected. But no one will be hurt. But then it's the darndest thing, this wire here was cut. And I just noticed a rather terrible mistake. I think if it hadn't been cut, then everything would have gone off early. I can't imagine what would have happened. You see, he never meant it. He never meant to hurt anyone. Please stop this torture. Eleanor, is that you? Oh, you could see us. Or you could see them. Yeah, it was rather obvious at this point that she's Eleanor, right? No, he did not intend, but he acted. And they died. They all died. He killed them, Boone. He killed everyone he ever cared about. His friends, his own wife, his unborn child. We don't deserve to be forgiven. They don't deserve to be forgotten. Don't you see, Boone? This is how I keep them alive. This party, this day. This party, this day. I keep that agony fresh. I see their faces. I remember them. She would have us forgive ourselves. She would let us go. She would have you live. But I'm not ready. I will never be ready. Please, Boone. So the guy in the basement is Lucas then, like present day Lucas. Everything you see in this mansion is the memory of a broken man, reliving the nightmare of the night he murdered everyone dear to him, one terrible act that he has wished he could take back, every second that he has lived since. There's only one man responsible for everything happening in this mansion. Lucas. So who's Golden Boy then? If not Lucas, who is he? Lucas and Lafcadio. Lucas? Look how old you have gotten, my love. It's time. We must go to see him. This is some shit. This is some mind-bending shit. Oh my god. But it's so intriguing. I wish this game had voice acting. That's really all it's missing. Welcome to Guilt the game, yeah. It's been more than 40 years, Lucas. You've punished yourself long enough. You almost died when you fell. Then it's been like you stayed alive just to make sure you suffered. You were hospitalized, near dead. You went to prison, but it still wasn't enough. You have suffered and missed us every day. We aren't here to forgive you, Lucas. You will never have that. We are gone and we cannot say the words. You cannot ever know if we would say those words. But as much as you have hated yourself, you have always known one thing. In your heart of hearts, you know that I would not have wanted you to suffer forever. One day, enough would be enough. Today can be that day, Lucas, if you want, if you are ready. You don't have to forget, you only have to forgive yourself just enough to live. His very appearance is painful for me to look at, just as my appearance is painful for you. He is the king of this mansion. He is perhaps the purest glimpse into your soul. Frail, ragged, alone, but beyond powerful. Enough rage and pain and grief to destroy and rebuild this mansion 100,000 times over. Trapped down here, watching his friends murdered over and over and over through these mirrors. He is king of this mansion, but a puppet king. It's time to release him from this torment. Take your mask, Lucas. It will return every aspect of yourself. Then let us go. Let us all go. It doesn't mean you forget. I love you. There's one other option. Walk away, use the watch, turn back time, let the party start again. We will all be here. Your friends will be here, your mansion, your memories. You don't have to let them go. It is your choice. There are two endings. If you take the non-forgiving one, you need to collect all the cards. Ah. So if I restart the day, then there is another ending by collecting all the cards and going to that room downstairs. And that's the good ending? Yeah, this is the bad ending is playing forever. Yeah, playing forever, and then if I then go collect all the cards, and then go to that room down in the basement, is that also an ending? Or is that just a collectible thing? Or is it an ending to do that? It's the good ending. The good ending is collecting all the cards and going to the room downstairs. And this is just the quote-unquote bad ending is just restarting, or not restarting and walking away. Stop the torment, but yeah. You can access the good ending now or collect all the cards and get it with full game access. Wait, is the ending with the cards the same as this one? No, right? It's not the same ending, but it is the same. Yeah, let's, I guess. I mean, I can always reload and do that later if I want, right? Collecting all the cards and everything. Let's end it. This place is yours, Lucas. It is horrible and broken and twisted. You don't have to be prisoner here. I loved you so much, and you loved me. Yeah, I have a save with all game access. Yeah. So I can do this now, and then I can reload and get all the cards later if I want to. I know you're sorry. I know it's not enough, but it's done. Let some of the pain go. Live your life. Goodbye. The extra content is minimum. Yeah, okay. Then I'm just gonna do this. Lucas has suffered long enough. Like the closet door I couldn't open. Right. Gotcha. But now I'm curious how all this started. Like, is this real, or is it all in his mind, or is it like... How did this begin? Did it begin with him finding a mask that would let this happen, or something? Goodbye, my love. Whatever I am, I'm always here. Visit if you want, but don't stay too long. It's time to make new memories. Time to live the life you still have. Time to move on, old man. It's in a lore note what happened? Okay. Maybe I'll do that someday. Oh my god, this game is awesome. I am so glad I played. I started playing this yesterday pretty much on a whim. Like, yeah, it was really on a whim that I started playing this game, and it's... Oh, it's so cool. The other ending is slightly different. You go to the feast you were originally planning. Ah, okay. So it just starts over pretty much. It's that then it's basically Lucas keeping replaying everything. That's really sad. Everyone is there and happy. Oh, so then he goes back. So, okay, so this is the bad ending where he has to live with what he did. But the other ending is the good one where does he actually go back in time and the whole bomb thing doesn't happen? It also ends this way. Okay, so basically in the end it's the same thing. It's just a bit of a different ending. Well, holy shit, guys. This game is freaking awesome. I'm so glad I played it. I am so glad I played this game.